Today we're going to talk about specialty and experiential dining on Princess Cruises, the best way to make those reservations and what to do if you don't want to go, and if you don't cancel, what happens. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please click that subscribe button. And if you enjoy my updates, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so very much. So when you go on a Princess Cruise, you have all of the included dining that's on the ship. You've got the main dining rooms, you've got the international cafes, the food up by the pool, so many options of included dining. But as we see this trend with other cruise lines as well, as specialty dining is a really big deal, and Princess even has experiential dining. So the experiential dining options that you're going to have when you go are things like your Spellbound, your 360, Love by Brito. Those are in a class of their own, and so that's a separate class. And then you have your specialty dining, like your Catch by Rudy, your Umai Teppanyaki, and the hot pot that is on the Sun Princess. You've also got Crown Grill, Sabatini's. Lots of different options as far as specialty dining goes. So first of all, how do you make your reservations? You've got three options. First of all, try doing it in your app. That is the easiest by far. If you can get it to work in your app, you should go ahead and do it that way. If not, you call the Dine line. Princess has a Dine line open 24/7, except for on a few holidays a year, and the phone number for that is 1-833-805-DINE, D-I-N-E. So you can call, make your reservations for what time you want to eat, and that you can do for main dining room reservations as well. So the main dining room and specialty dining as well as experiential dining. When Princess released that Dine line a couple of months ago, they said that pretty soon you would be able to also make your chef's table dining. I should have included an experiential, and the Kaimas winemaker's dinner. I'm hearing back from a lot of people that you're able to make your reservation that way, from actually having a reservation to being told that you're on the list for it. So if you have done that, will you please let us know in the comments so we all know how that's going. So that is really the best way to make your reservations if the option to make the dining you want is not in the app, or if your app is not working right. My app comes and goes quite truthfully. Sometimes it works very well, sometimes it doesn't work very well at all. And so call them up if you want to make a dining reservation that way. At what point can you do that? After you book your cruise. If you are Platinum or Elite, as soon as you put down your deposit on the cruise, you're going to be able to make your dining reservations. Whether you want to call and do it, use your app, you can do it that way. If you are not Platinum or Elite, you have to wait until you make final payment for your cruise. I know that is hard. If you're going to go on a cruise and you're specific about what dining you want to do, maybe about what time you want to eat, it's a really big deal to be able to make your dining reservations. So honestly, if it were me, I would probably make my final payment a little bit early so I could be sure to get the specialty dining that I want to get if that's my thing. So just putting that out there. And so the third way that you can make your dining reservations, if it's not going to work for you to do it in the app and it doesn't work for you to do it when you're calling, is the minute you get on board the ship, ask, and you might have to ask more than one person, where to go on the ship that they are managing reservations. Usually on embarkation day, you board the ship, and often it's one of the specialty dining venues. You go there, they've got some of their crew members that are on that dining team, and you can actually sign up for the different specialty dining or the main dining room reservations that you want to make. I know that is inconvenient. I know that right when you get on the ship, you want to start enjoying your cruise right off, and so leave that kind of as a last resort, but know that it's there if you want to. When you get on board the ship, you can call the Dine line as well, but let me tell you, you're going to be waiting an awful long time to get through, especially on embarkation day. So if nobody knows where to take care of making dining reservations, go to the main dining room that's open for lunch when you get on board the ship. They always have one of the main dining rooms open, so I would go there and ask and go from there. Alrighty, I hope that's really helpful, because a lot of times, you go on a cruise and you've got, you're celebrating a special event, special birthday, whatever it is, and you want to dine on maybe a specialty dining on a certain evening. So it's a big deal to be able to make the dining reservations that you want. Alrighty, so next up, we've talked about making those dining reservations, and so say you change your mind, either before you get on, let's talk about before you get on the cruise. If you change your mind before you get on the cruise, go into the app and cancel your reservation that you don't want. And if you can't make it work, call up the Dine line and just cancel, because if you get on the ship and you decide that you don't want to go, or you've already decided you're not going to go, and you think you're just going to blow it off, you're going to get a charge on your stateroom bill. So if you have specialty dining and it's a no-show, you're going to be charged $10 per person that was on that reservation for whoever doesn't show up. So it is really important to cancel your reservation if you don't want to go. And if it's experiential dining, say it's 360, let's use 360 for an example. It costs $149 a person. They've got it on the Enchanted Princess and on the Discovery Princess. It's fantastic. It's a really big deal. I think you should do it once if you can do it at least once, and then you can decide if you want to do it more. But it is a really cool experience with delicious cuisine. Now, what happens if you don't show up for your experiential dining? You will be charged for 50%, a whole half of how much that experience costs. So for example, with that experiential dining, you're going to be paying $75 just for not showing up. So make sure that you do that. I'm going to tell you my opinion on these fees. I think it's okay, because when you make a reservation, you are taking that opportunity from someone else, and you are telling the cruise line that you will be there to pay for that dinner, that experience. And when you don't do it, someone else doesn't get to go. So for example, with the 360, only 12 guests get to do 360 at one time. They usually have 2 seatings every evening. So that's only 24 guests on the ship get to do that every night. And so if you don't show up, there's a couple of people I'm sure that would have wanted to do it that don't get to do it, as well as the cruise line planning on that revenue. They've got the food ready for you, everything ready to go. And so I think it's okay. I think it will help people remember to cancel something that they don't want so that someone else can enjoy that experience. So tell me what you think in the comments. Now I'm popping up, Gordon's going to pop up a picture here of the little notice about this that a Let's Go family member sent to me, who is on the Coral Princess right now. So I really appreciate her doing that, because as I look at that, I have seen varying information, but I'm going to share with you what we're actually seeing on the ships right now. I also thought it would be really fun to talk about some of the cuisine, so I'm counting on all of you to share in the comments the specialty dining that you have enjoyed on the ship, or the experiential dining. Let me know what you enjoyed the most, which food you enjoyed the most, and if you have a certain specialty or experiential dining that you like to book every time you get on the ship. Alrighty, I think that would be kind of fun to talk about and hear from you all. When we did Spellbound on the Sun Princess, it was before the dining part of that was going. But as far as experiential dining goes, I didn't dine there, but the Spellbound experience was so wonderful. I would do that again in a heartbeat. 360 was also absolutely wonderful, and the cuisine was delicious. So I would do that one in a heartbeat again. So let me know what you enjoy the very most. When it comes to just a regular specialty dining, I think my favorite is, probably a Catch by Rudy. That's really good. But there are so many good options, so it's kind of hard to decide. So let me know in the comments what you enjoy the most. And don't forget, if you don't want your reservation, cancel it so you don't have to pay. Another thing that I think is really important for you to know about specialty dining is if you don't have a package, so you don't have that premier package that covers a specialty dining, it's unlimited. You can eat in specialty dining every evening if you would like to when you've got that premier package. That package covers the gratuities that go with specialty dining. But Princess is now charging the gratuities with specialty dining, I've been told. Let us also know in the comments if you have had specialty dining lately and if they charged your room for the gratuity. I've got Let's Go family members who were just on the Enchanted Princess, and they already had the reservation. They had made the reservation before the cruise. They went and ate, and that evening the gratuities for that specialty dining showed up on their shipboard account. And so be aware of that as well. More and more, I'm thinking those packages are worth a lot more depending on what it is that you enjoy. So keep that in mind. If you just book specialty dining, you're going to get that 18% gratuity added to your shipboard account. I look forward to seeing you all here again tomorrow, and I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.